Loossemble dropped their teaser for the Girls Night MV today, so I just wanted to make a quick little analysis video. And don't worry, I will talk about the Flower Rhythm MV in a future video as well. And I still have to make a 500 and now even 1000 subscriber special, but that will take me some more time, so please stay patient. So, the teaser starts off with Hyunjin sitting next to a window and Go-won standing next to her. But what is interesting to me is the fact that the sky is pitch black. You cannot even see stars or anything like that. Which is interesting since we have seen Middle-earth with a pitch black sky in the pre-debut MVs as well. For example in Yeojin, Haseul or Chu's MV. Then we also get to see the roses again on the fence, and Hyunjin looks a little sad into the distance. What you might not have noticed is the fact that all of the members wear their teaser outfits, but only Hyunjin is wearing a totally different outfit. I mean, all of the members have some type of variation. BB is not wearing the white skirt or her baseball cap. Go-won is wearing a jacket now. Hyeju seems to be wearing brown pants instead of the blue skirt. But I feel like these changes could be because of the choreo parts. Normally when the outfits are not so easy to dance in, they change some aspects of the outfit so that the members can do the choreography scenes in the music video. But it stays mostly the same. But while Hyunjin in the teaser is wearing a normal t-shirt and pants, in the MV teaser it changed completely to a different shirt and a pair of long pants. To me, this could play into the dream aspects of the MV, but more on that later. Now Go-won looks at us when it switches to choreography. But this scene looks so oddly lit. It kind of reminds me of the space shuttle scenes in the Sensitive MV. Because this scene is really dark and blue, it creates a creepy, cold atmosphere that would fit really well into a space-themed horror movie. But I don't know. We get a quick flash of Yeojin, but it is difficult to make out her surroundings. But this does kind of make me believe that there are at least 3 different locations in the MV. The house, the parking lot that the members dance in, and this location that I can't really make out, but I would go as far as to say that this could be an outside location, or at least is supposed to give up the vibe. And it could maybe even be a colorful garden, kind of like a Garden of Eden, which would fit really well into the teasers and the profile picture of Loossemble on social media. Now a scene with a detail that is easy to overlook. Hyunjin has a plate, kind of thing, in front of her, full with cherries, and Yeojin seemingly wants to feed Hyunjin a cherry when she boops the cherry and smiles. So when we think about the meaning of cherries in the Loonaverse, the first thing that comes to mind is probably their powers to make someone travel realms. Cherry travels to Middle-earth in Love Cherry Motion, and Jinsoul travels to Middle-earth in the Egoist MV. And now we can see Hyunjin refusing to eat one of the cherries, but more on that later. And now what makes me believe that there is a connection of Loossemble and ARTMS. Well, look at this dinner table. Besides the 10 candles, which is the number of Loossemble and ARTMS members combined, and besides the scene mirroring Haseul's dinner table scene, take a look at what the members are drinking. This is the same strange red pinkish liquid that was standing in front of Haseul on the table. Was Haseul maybe not waiting for the ARTMS members to join her, but instead was waiting for Loossemble to join her at the table? I don't know. Also, quick little fun fact, at the time Hyeju was announced, the fandom had a theory that her assigned animal would be an elephant, because they thought Hyeju might be from Africa, and underneath this fairy lamp is an elephant. So this could be a cute little reference for a long time orbit, but I'm not really sure. And now back to why I believe that this MV is a dream/hallucination filled MV. We switch to a close-up of Hyeju, and all of a sudden the background is in blue instead of pink. This warm pink looking scene could be an illusion, while this blue color peeking back into the scene could be the reality peeking back into the POV of the members. I mean, the MV starts off with these dark blue scenes, and we see Hyunjin and Go-won not really being all that happy, and now we see these pink background scenes where everyone is happy and they are celebrating something. So yeah, could be that this is the reality that they try to mask with these drinks, for example, so that they don't have to see the reality, and instead they can just get drunk off of this pink, happy, dreamlike scene. And this could also explain why we see these strange drawings and scenarios in the Birth MV. In that MV, it could be that Haseul and the other members drank this red potion, and because of this they get these visions and see these horror scenarios. Now we get the parking lot scenes, but I feel like they might not even be that lore related. Maybe these are just going to be the choreography scenes. because I also don't know if this flickering light above BB means anything or was just on accident. But I mean, it could be a reference to the sensitive MV in which we see the lights flickering after the girls use their time-traveling car, but I guess we will have to wait and see. Now, these could be tarot cards, which can be used to tell the future. And they were also used for the design of ARTMS Lightstick box, so there is another connection there. And then there is this bunny plush that appears earlier on in the MV, in the non-dream scenes, and now Yeojin is playing around with it. It is a bunny plush, and bunnies/rabbits are Heejun's assigned animal. This bunny plush also appeared in the teaser images, so there definitely is something there. And while we're talking about these teasers, did you notice the 5 flowers that are on this wall? Could these maybe be a reference to the Birth MV as well? And in the background we can see a purple crescent moon balloon, which on one hand could be a reference to Cherry because it is purple, but also a reference to the moon not being completed since the members are not all together. And the last scene puts even more emphasis on the glasses and the girls drinking this red liquid potion kind of drink, which makes me believe that this is quite intentionally a reference to the Birth MV to let us know that these are connected. So let's take another look at the dinner table scene and the cherries. What if the members are partaking in the fruit to get to Middle Earth to find their friends? Remember how both ARTMS and Loossemble are setting out to find their friends. Loossemble goes to the mirrored Earth with their space shuttle, and ARTMS wants to rise to the moon. So hypothetically speaking, the Birth MV could be taking place in Middle Earth, since the sky in the MV is mostly just dark and colorful, just like it can be the case in Middle Earth. So the members go from Earth to Middle Earth to get closer to their members, i.e. Loossemble and Chu and Eve. Now on the opposite to that we have Loossemble, who could be in Eden. Remember the references to YYXY through the Beauty and the Beast and the roses in the teasers. And now they bring the fruits from Eden into this comeback's themes as well. So maybe the reason for the teasers looking out of focus and dreamy is because the members are trapped in Eden right now, and just like the YYXY members, they all see this place in their own way through hallucinations. Just like Chu saw Eden as a high school romance setting, and Gohan saw it as a dark and gloomy scary place, i.e. Loossemble seeing Eden as a bright and happy place, and ARTMS maybe seeing it as a scarier place. So now the members have the chance to escape by eating the fruits, in this case cherries. But just like the YYXY members decided not to do so, Hyunjin decides to not eat the cherries as well. They see Eden as this utopia and do not want to exit, which makes them unable to exit. Now ARTMS could be the ones that have to save Loossemble by getting into Eden, since they have this Eden invitation card in their album inclusions, and they need to open the eyes of the Loossemble members. A lot of Orbit had the theory that in Air Force 1 the members destroy what was left of Eden, but I don't really agree. To me, the Air Force 1 and even Heejun's algorithm MV were all about running away from responsibilities and creating your own path. So instead of crowning themselves, like Gohan and Eve did in the One and Only MV, they just take the crown and, well, throw it away. I did talk about this in my One and Only MV analysis video, so you can check that out. But if you haven't seen it and don't want to check it out, I will just give you a little recap. So a crown can be assigned for responsibilities and not only for power, because with power comes great responsibilities. You can thank Uncle Ben for this quote. In the One and Only MV, a crown is shown to be something scary and heavy, just like a Damocles sword. It is something that takes a lot of strength and power out of you and can even scare you, because not only do you have to rule your own kingdom, you also have to look out for your own self, because other people might want you to not live a long life as a king. So if you have a crown on your head, it can be that you live in constant fear. So by Gohan taking this crown at the end of the MV, she takes on these responsibilities and stops running away, even though she is scared. She realizes that by running away from her problems, she doesn't really actually change anything about them, and that she can only change anything by taking the risk of taking power and responsibilities, and through this she can build a better future. Now this is why I believe that in Air Force 1 and Algorithm, we see the members running away from something and having fun without any care in the world. They seem to not want to put themselves at risk for anybody else, and they want to save their own selves. So instead of taking the crown and responsibilities of a leader and being able to create a better future for everyone, they just throw the crown away and deny everyone the possibility of a better future. It's like they believe that running away from your problems until they can't anymore and then only doing a half-hearted job to fix the situation would solve any of their problems. And now this is exactly what is turning around on them. Now they can't run anymore, and this godlike being is punishing them for being so childish and not taking responsibilities. While Gohan took the crown and they escaped Eden to create a better future, the ARTMS members had to be reborn to get a second chance at doing everything right. But I believe that at the end of this debut, ARTMS will be the ones to save Loossemble and start their own journey of becoming better people, becoming the best versions of themselves. And they maybe even reunite all of the Luna members for a future OT12 collaboration, but who knows. So I am really excited for this comeback, and I will definitely make an analysis video as soon as the MV is out. So if you want to see that, you can subscribe, and if you like the video, you can like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.